Hello viewers, welcome to the lecture series of SSC Quantitative Aptitude. This is your tutor Keshav Agarwal and this lecture on simple interest. In this lecture, we are going to see 20 practice questions on simple interest. So let's start with the first question. At what rate percent per annum with simple interest will a sum of money double in 12.5 years? So the solution, let the principal be P and the rate of interest be R. So the simple interest is given by P into R into T upon 100. And here P is equal to P. Why we choose simple interest to be P? Because we want the money to double. That means on amount of P, we want interest of P. So P is equal to P times of R times of 12.5 years. That is, time is 12.5 years and divided by 100. When you simplify this, P and P get cancelled. So it comes out to be 8%. So the option correct here is 8%. So the option A is correct. Question number 2. How long will it take for a sum of money to grow from rupees 1250 to 10,000 if it was invested at 12.5% per annum simple interest? So let us have a look over the solution. So the interest that we want to earn on our principal amount, that is 1250, is amount minus principal. This formula is already discussed by us. So the amount is given to be 10,000 and the principal amount was 1250. And what interest do we want to earn? We want to earn an interest of 8,750 and at the rate of 12% per annum. So how much time will it take to earn this much amount of interest? So let T years be required. And we know the formula to find a simple interest, that is P into R into T upon 100. So the simple interest we want to earn is 8,750 and principal is 1,250. Rate of interest is 12.5. Time is unknown that we have to find out and upon 100. And when you simplify this, you will get T equal to 700 upon 12.5. That is 56 years. So the person needs to invest the money, keep the money invested for 56 years. Then he will be able to earn the interest of 8,550 rupees and make his original amount 1250 to 10,000. Question number 3. The difference between the interest received by A and B is rupees 36 on rupees 2,400 for 4 years. So what is the difference in rate of interest? So let us have a look over the solution. So the simple interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100. Here, difference in the rate can be written as R1 minus R2. So the interest is rupees 36, that is simple interest. 36 equal to 2,400 into 4 into R1 minus R2 upon 100. So R1 minus R2 is equal to 36 into 100 upon 2,400 into 4. So therefore R1 minus R2 is equal to 9 upon 24, that is 0.375%. So the option correct here is option A. Now question number 4. A sum of money is invested at simple interest becomes 7 times of itself in 12 years. So how many times will it become in 24 years of time? So there is some amount of money which was invested and it became 7 times. So that means if 1 rupees was invested by you today, and after 7 years from today, after 12 years from today, you will receive 7 rupees. That means your investment became 7 times. So how many times will the investment become if you keep your 1 rupee invested for 24 years? So let us see the solution. Let us now have a look over the solution. So here, let us suppose the principal is equal to P. The principal amount is P. So according to the question, amount withdrawn by the person after 12 years is 7 times of the principal amount. That is, total amount will be A equal to 7P. And it was invested for 12 years. So simple interest will be equal to SI equal to P into 12 into R upon 100. So simple interest is 12 PR upon 100. And now what is the formula for amount? Amount is principal plus simple interest. That is A equal to P plus SI. So now simple interest earned is, amount is 7P, okay, and principal is P, and the simple interest is 12 PR upon 100. Now simplify this. It will become 6P equal to 12 PR upon 100. So 12 PR will be equal to 6P into 100. That means R equal to 50. So in 24 years, simple interest equal to P into 24 into 50 upon 100, that is equal to 12P. So A equal to principal plus simple interest, that is 13P. So if the person keep the money invested for 24 years, his amount will become 13 times of principal amount. So the option correct here is option B. Now, question number 5. If the ratio of principal and amount after 13 years at simple interest becomes 9:17, and after 14.3 more years, this ratio becomes 15:43. Find the rate of simple interest. So the solution, let the principal be 9x and the amount be 17x, and R is equal to rate of interest. So the interest will be equal to 17x minus 9x, that is 8x. So according to the condition, 8x is equal to 9x times of R times of 13 upon 100. So R is equal to 800 upon 117, that is 6.83%. Therefore, the rate of simple interest is 6.83%. So the option correct here is option B. Question number 6. If the simple interest on a certain sum of money for 4 years at the rate of 12.5% is 4,400 less than its principal, find the sum. Let us now have a look over the solution. Let the principal be P, and we know the simple interest is given by P into R into T upon 100. So P minus 4,400 is equal to P times of 12.5 into 4 upon 100. So here, if you simplify the things, you will have P minus 4,400 equal to P into 50 upon 100. So this 0 and this 0 get cancelled. This goes 2 times. So it will be 2P minus 8,800 equal to P. That means P is equal to 8,800. So the principal amount was 8,800 rupees. So the option correct here is option A. Question number 7. If X, Y, Z are 3 sum of money such that Y is simple interest on X and Z is simple interest on Y for the same time at the same rate of interest, then what is the relation between X, Y, Z? Solution. Let the time is T years and the rate of interest is R% according to the question. So case 1, y is equal to x into r into t upon 100. And case 2, z equal to y into r into t upon 100. So these are the two equations here. Now dividing equation 1 by equation 2, we get y upon z equal to x into r into t upon y into r into t. So that gives us t get cancelled, r and r get cancelled. So send this y to the left hand side and send the z to the right hand side. You will get y square equal to zx. So the option correct here is option D, which is y square equal to zx. Question number 8. Rupees 4,300 becomes 4,644 in 2 years at simple interest. Find the principal amount that will become rupees 10,104 in 5 years at the same rate of interest. Solution: P equal to 4,300 and A given to be 4,644, that is 4,644, and T is 2 years. The time given to us is 2 years, and during this 2 years of time, we want the interest of 4,644 minus 4,300, that is 344. So we want the interest of 344 rupees over this 2 year of span of 2 years. So we know that the simple interest is given by P into R into T, that is equal to 344, that is simple interest. Principal amount is 4,300 and rate of interest is R. Time given to us is 2, so it is upon divided by 100. So R will be equal to 344 upon 86, that is 4%. So again, A is equal to 10,104 and R is equal to 4% and T equal to 5 years. So as we know, amount is equal to P plus simple interest. So simple interest, as we know, is given by P into R into T upon 100. So simple interest is 10,104 equal to P plus P into 4 into 5 upon 100. So it becomes 10,104 equal to P plus P by 5. So 6P upon 5 is equal to 10104. So P will be equal to 8,420. So the option correct here is option B. Question number 9. If the simple interest on a certain sum for 15 months at 7.5% per annum exceeds the simple interest on the same sum for 8 months at 12.5% per annum by rupees 32.50, then find the sum. So let us have a look over the solution. So time is equal to 15 upon 12 years and the rate of interest is 7.5 years, 5%. So another time that is given to us is 8 upon 12 years and the rate of interest is 12.5%. So let the sum be rupees X. So as we know, simple interest is equal to principal into rate into time upon 100. So according to the question, we will have principal into 7.5 into 15 upon 12 into 100. So we have divided by 12 so that we can convert the 15 months into years. And minus principal into 12.5 into 8 divided by 12 because we want to convert into years. So into 100 is equal to 32.50. So this is given to us. So when you simplify this, you will have 112.5p minus 100p, that is equal to 32.50 into 12 into 100. So when this is simplified, you will get p equal to 3,120 rupees. So the option correct here is option A. Let us now move to question number 10. A person borrowed 1,200 at 8% per annum and rupees 1,800 at 10% per annum. as a simple interest for the same period. He has to pay rupees 1380 rupees in all as interest. Find the time period. So let us suppose the time period be T years. So interest for rupees 1200 at 8% rate of interest will be equal to 1200 into 8 into T upon 100, that is equal to 96T. Our interest for rupees 1800 at 10% rate will be equal to 1800 into 10 into T upon 100, that is equal to 180T. So the total interest that he have to pay is 1380. This is given to us in the question. So that means 96T plus 180T is going to be equal to 1380. So when you simplify this, you will have 276T equal to 1380. That means T equal to 5 years. So the option correct here is option D. Question number 11. A sum of money amounts to rupees 2502 in 3 years and rupees 3087 in 5 years and 5.5 years at the same rate of simple interest per annum. Then find the rate of simple interest. So in this question, let us suppose the principal amount be P and rate of interest be R%. And in 3 years, the amount is 2502 rupees, and in 5 years, 5.5 years, the amount is 3087 rupees. So that is 5.5 minus 3 years is equal to rupees 3087 minus 2502, that is 2.5 years is equal to rupees 585. So in 1 year, he earned 585 upon 2.5, that is 234 rupees. So in 3 years, he will earn thrice of this, it will be 702 rupees. So the principal is equal to 2502 rupees minus 702, that is 1800. So the rate of interest R is equal to 234 upon 1800 into 100, that is 13%. So the option correct here is option D. Question number 12. If a sum of money becomes 4,000 in 2 years and 5,500 in 4 years 6 months at the same rate of simple interest per annum, then the rate of simple interest is. So a sum of money becomes 4,000 in 2 years and 5,500 in 4 years 6 months. So this is given to us in the question. Alright. So the difference is 4 years 6 months minus 2 years, that is 2 years 6 months, which can be written as 5 by 2 years. For simple interest of 5 by 2 years is equal to 5,500 minus 4,000, that is 1,500 rupees. For the simple interest of 1 year will be equal to 1,500 into 2 upon 5, that is 600. And simple interest for 2 years is going to be 600 into 2, that is 1,200. So the principal will be 4,000 minus 1,200, that is 2,800. So as we know, simple interest is equal to principal into rate into time upon 100. So SI is equal to 1,200 equal to 2,800 into R into T upon 100. So R is equal to 1,200 upon 56. So the R is going to be 21 of 3/7%. So the option correct here is option A. Let us now move to question number 13. A sum lent out at a simple interest amounts to rupees 6,076 in 1 year and rupees 7,504 in 3 years. The sum and the rate of interest approximately per annum are respectively. So given that sum lent out at simple interest to 6,076 in 1 year and 7,504 in 3 years. So simple interest of 2 years is equal to 7,004 minus 6,076, which is equal to 1,428. So the simple interest of 1 year will be 1,428 upon 2, that is 714. So the principal will be equal to 6076 minus 714, that is 5362. So the simple interest that we already know, the formula is going to be principal into rate into time upon 100. So that means simple interest is equal to 5362 into rate into 1 upon 100. So simple interest is 714. So the rate will be R equal to 71400 upon 5362, which is approximately equal to 13.32%, which is option number D. Now, question number 14. If rupees 64 amounts to rupees 83.20 in 2 years, what will be rupees 86 amount to in 4 years at the same rate percent simple interest per annum? So the solution, P is equal to rupees 64 and time is equal to 2 and amount is 83.20. So the simple interest earned is 83.2 minus 64, that is 19.2. So as we know the formula, simple interest is equal to principal into rate into time upon 100. We will have 19.2 equal to 64 into 2 into rate upon 100. So R is equal to 19.2 into 100 upon 64 into 2, which is equal to 15%. So again, R equal to 60, P equal to 86, time is equal to 4 years and R is equal to 15%. So the simple interest is equal to principal into rate into time upon 100. So simple interest is equal to 86 into 15 into 4 upon 100. So simple interest is equal to 51.6. Therefore the amount is equal to 86 plus 51.6, which is equal to 137.60 rupees. The option correct here is option D. Question number 50. A sum of rupees 8400 amounts to rupees 11,046 at 8.75% per annum. Simple interest in certain time. What is the simple interest on the sum of rupees 9600 at the same rate for the same time? So simple interest is equal to 11,046 minus 8400 minus equal to 2,646. And the principal amount is 9,600 rupees and the rate is 8.75%. So as we know, time is equal to simple interest into 100 upon principal into rate. So it is going to be 2646 into 100 upon 8400 into 8.75. So the simple interest is equal to PRT upon 100. So 9600 into 8.75 into 2646 into 100 upon 100 into 8400 into 8.75. So the rupees is simple interest earned is 3024. So the option correct here is option D. Now, question number 16. A sum of rupees 5,000 is divided into two parts such that the simple interest, the first part of 4 of 1/5 years at 6 of 2/3% per annum is double the simple interest on the second part of 2 of 3/4 years at 4%. The ratio of second part to the first part is. So let 5,000 be divided into two parts, x and y. So according to the question, x into 21 upon 5 into 20 upon 3. So 2 into y equal to 2 into y into 11 upon 4 into 4. So x upon y is equal to 22 upon 28. So x is to y is equal to 11 is to 14. So but according to the question asks about the ratio of second part to the first part. So we have to find y is to x here. So y is to x is going to be 14 is to 11. So the option correct here is option C, which is 14 is to 11. Question number 17. A certain sum of money, when invested at a certain rate of simple interest, amounts to rupees 1,100 to rupees in 2 years and rupees 1,600 in 5 years. So what is the principal amount in rupees? So the solution: interest incurred on sum for 3 years is equal to 1600 minus 1102, which is 498. Hence the interest incurred on the sum of 2 years is equal to 498 divided by 3 into 2, which is 332 rupees. Thus the principal amount is equal to 1102 minus 332, that is 770 rupees. So the principal amount is 770 rupees. So the option correct here is option C. Question number 18. A man deposits rupees 1,350 in a bank at 7.5% per annum and rupees 1,150 in another bank at 2.5% per annum at simple interest. Find the net rate of interest on the whole sum. Solution. Now N1 is to N2 is 1350 rupees and 1150 rupees, which is 27 is to 23. So now 7.5 times of 27 plus 2.5 times of 23 upon 27 plus 23 is equal to 260 upon 50, that is 5.2. So the required rate of interest is 5.2%. So the option correct here is option D. Question number 19. A sum of rupees 15,600 is invested partially in 7% per annum and the remaining at 9% annum simple interest. If the total interest at the end of 3 years is rupees 3,738, how much money was invested at 7% per annum? So let one part of income invested at 7% be rupees A. So the other part is 15,600 minus A. Then A times of 3 into 7 upon 100 plus 15,600 minus A into 3 into 9 upon 100 is equal to 3,738. So 21A plus 4,21,200 minus 27A is equal to 373800 and A is equal to 7,900. So amount invested at 7% is 7,900. So the option correct here is option B. Let us now have a look over the last question, that is question number 20. The rate of simple interest for first 2 years is 8% per annum. For the next 4 years, it is 10% per annum. And for the period beyond 6 years, it is 12% per annum. If a person gets rupees 18,358.60 as simple interest after 9 years, then how much money did he invest? Let us have a look over the solution. Let the principal be P, and for the first 2 years, SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100. So simple interest will be equal to P into 8 into 2 upon 100, that is 4P upon 25. And now for the next 4 years, he will earn 10% per annum. So that means P into 4 into 10 upon 100, that is 2P upon 5. And for the next 3 years, he will earn 12%, that is P into 3 into 12 upon 100, that is 2P upon 9P upon 25. So the total interest in 9 years is 18,358.60. That is given to us in the question. That means the sum of all the simple interest, this and this, 4P upon 25 plus 2P upon 5 plus 9P upon 25 is equal to 18,358.60. So when you simplify this, you get P equal to 19,955 rupees. So the option correct here is option C. So that would be all for this lecture, and I'll see you in the next class with more questions on simple interest. Thank you.